Hallå och välkommen tillbaka till Aokana. Väldigt skumt idag för att det är helt tyst. Jag har haft spelet öppet i typ där 10 minuter för jag höll på med lite annat i bakgrunden och sen så har jag hållit på med lite annat helt enkelt. Så att det har varit väldigt skumt här. Men förra gången så fick vi faktiskt jag tror att förra avsnittet kanske är mitt absoluta favoritavsnitt hittills. Enbart på grund av den där dialogen vi hade i andra halvan av det avsnittet. För det var faktiskt väldigt visade på nästan lite djupare anor. Att det kanske eventuellt Okej, jag har tydligen två möss låter konstigt. Två datormöss inkopplade till min dator för jag kunde Nej, så förra avsnittet visade på lite eventuellt lite djupare, så jag gillade förra avsnittet. Det är nog min favorit hittills. Den andra halvan då. Sen skulle vi gå tillbaka och sova och sen så verkar det som att han ligger i våran, jag vet inte om de sa sovsäck, inte my sleeping bag. Ja, kanske. Så ja, hej på dig med. Shindou-san? Vart är musiken? Han kanske inte har någon röst. Eller? Be quiet. You'll wake up the others. Doubt it. If that was enough to wake them up, our dear president snoring would have done that job already. Can I have a moment? You're kind of forcing me to agree. This is real creepy. Don't worry, I won't try anything else. Jaha, vänta. Not sure I can trust the word of someone who just crawled into my sleeping bag. Good point. Är det ens något ljud på? Varför känns det så skumt för? Som att det inte är något ljud alls. Ja. Good point. At least pretend to feel bad. This is getting really weird, but I'll put up with it for now. What do you want? Nu kom det ljud. No, face me in a match, right now. Huh? I'm dumbstruck. I've had my eye on you these past 2 days. Like I already said, I've always looked up to you, and when I heard that you were returning to Flying Circus, my feelings from back then resurfaced. Well, I'm not you, and I'm well aware of that. Still, I want to be the one who succeeds you. I know it might just be because I want you acknowledged, but that's still my wish. I've always wanted to surpass you. In response to Shindou's penetrating gaze, silence reigns. Right, I knew it wasn't likely, but I wanted to ask anyway. My apologies. However, there's one thing that I've been wondering. What is it? Why have you returned to Flying Circus after all these years? Well, I figured those girls spurred you on. Will you fight me if I defeat them? Shindou-san? No, forget I said anything. I'm sorry. Shindou-san backs down after seeing my reaction, then forms a somewhat sad smile. Good night. With that, he leaves my sleeping bag. Shindou-san. Thanks to that conversation, I can't sleep. Ja, det förstår jag. Han är ju extremt obehaglig, den där snubben. Tack vare det där så kan inte jag sova nästa dag. Nej. Jesus Christ. It's the final day of our training camp. Practice matches are taking center stage today. All right. Time to end things with a bang. Take these matches just as seriously as real tournament matches. Yes. Oh, gotcha. You can count on me. Are those bags under your eyes, Masaya? Oh, you didn't sleep? Vänta, va? Aha. tänkte lite fel. Doesn't matter. Let's talk strategy. What are the matchups? Haven't decided yet. Still, we only have 4 people to choose from, which means it all depends on who Takafuji picks. Flying Circus has no weight or gender divisions. That means a Skywalker has to be ready to face any opponent. Who's going first? What about second, third, and fourth? Haven't decided that yet either. You can pick that yourself if you want. Me first? Gotta do it anyway, so may as well get it out of the way, you know. Then me second. I'll always follow Misaki-senpai. Well, this isn't a team battle, so none of this actually matters. Okay. I'll go last. You can bear witness to my fated president versus president battle against Shindou. That makes me the third then. Alright, let's go with that. Have you decided on an order, Kunahama? Yeah, we just finished. Very well. Let's not waste any time. Your first player will be... Here, up first. Misaki steps forward with her usual casual attitude. The usual casual. I'll take that match. Say what? And Shindou-san responds by nominating himself. Well, I half expected this outcome. Shindou, are you running away from your match against me? Did we make some sort of promise? I can't say I remember that. We didn't, but that should be obvious. Our president is pretty damn unreasonable. I can't wait to get started. Tobisawa-kun, right? Well, not like I care who my opponent is gonna be. Let's make it a good match then. Misaki and I put on our headsets. Testing. Can you hear me? Yep, loud and clear. And how are your gravity shoes? Misaki is wearing Leviathans, which are kinda hard to handle. I've been waiting for Misaki to get better at using them, which is why I haven't done any balancer tuning yet. No, det var lätt too smart. All good. I've been flying around with them a lot during practice. I guess I've finally dominated these bad boys. Right, it does look like you've gotten used to them at least. Hey, drop that last part. Boom, 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 boom. Misaki puffs up her cheeks in annoyance as she says that. Then, after a few moments, her gaze turns cold. Gotta wonder though, why did Shindou-san pick me? There are other players here who are better than me, right? Maybe he wanted to face a student from a different school. Can't say. That seems real weird to me. Well, honestly speaking, he isn't someone you have any hope of defeating, so make sure you learn a few things from the experience. Lighten up, coach. Don't get your players all depressed before we've even started. Not that you're wrong, I guess. She shrugs her shoulders listlessly as she says that. Well, guess I'll go get a feel for the skill gap. Even if you think you can't win, you still need to try. Giving up without a fight would be plain rude. Yeah, I know. Just make sure to give me proper instructions. Of course. Alright, then let's do this. Jag tror att det här avsnittet, jag glömde säga det, men jag tror att till skillnad från förra avsnittet som jag tyckte var typ ett av mina favoritavsnitt, så tror jag inte jag kommer gilla det här avsnittet. Jag är inte jätteförtjust i den här jävla sporten. Hade det funnits i verkligheten, absolut, det hade varit skitcoolt, men liksom att sitta och läsa sport, jag är inte Jag är inte så intresserad av sport till att börja med liksom. Så sitta och läsa sport. Inte jätteintressant. Jag vill veta mer om karaktärerna och deras relationer med varandra och deras inre demoner. Som säkerligen alla karaktärer har det, för det brukar folk ha. Så att jag är mer nyfiken utav det, men ja. Misaki flies off toward first. She seems somewhat shaky. Come to think of it, who is Shindou-san second? I look around and find Shindou-san talking to Satoin-san. Possibly having noticed my gaze, Shindou-san looks my way and gives me a meaningful smile, then flies off toward first. I go over to Satoin-san. Are you going to be second? I highly doubt he'll ever need... I highly doubt he will ever have a need for advice, but I suppose anyone can make mistakes. Yeah, even top pros end up losing sight of their opponent during a match. By the way, why did Shindou-san choose Misaki? It seems he has high opinion of Misaki Tobisawa. Really? Yeah, he says she has talent. Well, I agree with that, but... Sometimes you fail to see things because you're watching them from too close. Det är sant. That would mean you have failed as a coach. I wouldn't go that far. Jag vet inte varför hon får en sån här röst idag. At any rate, the match is about to begin. Satoin-san and I look up to the figures who are positioned next to first. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, hey there. I feel the exact same way. Why did you pick me? I just thought it would be fun. Eller inte. Alltså han kommer ju ha något så här, han kommer ju ha något. Jag tror ändå att den här striden, eller för sig, det här avsnittet kanske blir bra ändå. Jag tror att han kommer liksom totalt slakta henne bara för att liksom att våran huvudkaraktär här ska bli arg typ och bara face me, blah blah blah. Något sånt där. No, I just thought it would be fun. Fun? What? You making fun of me? Oh, by no means. I mean what I said. Can I start the match? Oh, apologies. I'm good to go. Same. Okay, I'm starting the match then. Ready, set. After a short pause, the whistle that signals the start of the match resounds. Shindou-san jets off along the first line, heading straight for the second. On the other hand, Misaki jumps ahead to the second line. Between an all-rounder and a fighter, the all-rounder can fly faster in a straight line. There's no point in Misaki competing in a test of speed. They're both playing by the book so far. Alright, now it comes down to positioning herself to intercept Shindou-san and force him into a dogfight. Huh? Misaki, quit spacing out and focus. I'm not spacing out. Then hurry up. What's the rush? I'm focusing and flying here, so quit gelling. Shindou-san's extremely fast. Huh? Shindou-san has already made it past the halfway point to the first line. That's not the speed of an all-rounder. Somehow he's as fast as a speeder. Det visar sig att han är en speeder snart. Jag vet inte. If you keep flying that slowly, he'll reach the third buoy by the time you make it to the second line. Wait, what? How? Oh, fine, I'll hurry. Did Shindou-san tune his gravity shoes to fit a speeder style? Alltså det låter som att allrounder är bara liksom fusk. Eller jag vet inte, eller snarare så låter det som varför är inte alla det. Det känns liksom som att det hade varit mycket bättre om man var det och sen så bara anpassar man sig efter vem man möter. Det är lite skumt det där. Jag vet inte. By the time Misaki has taken her position on the second line to intercept Shindou-san, he's already scored his first point from touching second and is almost to the middle of the second line. He's now only a short distance away from Misaki. Vad är det här? Den har liksom gått så här, sen bara rup. Eller för sig, de åker in här och sen bara bong, studsar man iväg när man åker in i dem där, tror jag. He's now only a short distance away from Misaki. Huh? Masaya? Where's Shindou-san gonna go? The unexpected development has Misaki bewildered. He will... if his shoes are on speeder settings, he should do a low jojo to accelerate even further and pass her from below. Below you. Misaki probably meant to say got it, but she cuts herself off before she finishes saying that. Ja, förmodligen var det hon skulle säga. Vad vill du komma fram till? Shindou-san easily passed over Misaki's head. He climbed diagonally upward. Why? Either way, I need to give Misaki a new plan. Don't go after him. Jump to the third line. Okay. Misaki follows my instruction and makes for the third line. But why? Satoin-san taps my shoulder, covers the mic of her headset to keep Shindou-san from hearing her, and looks at me. Guess she wants to tell me something. I follow her example and cover my mic. You should calm down. That was your mistake. De ser inte ut att vara jättehögt upp. Nu ser de här ut att vara ganska lågt ner. Jag vet inte. It's my fault. It's not that Shindou-san is just too good. Jag kom på en sak som jag borde göra i bakgrunden medan jag spelar ner det här. Jag ska senare idag så ska jag spela... Ska jag och min flickvän spela Hogwarts Legacy. Jag borde ladda ner det för att jag har inte det installerat. Så jag ska ladda ner det på Steam medan jag håller på med att spela in det här. Godkänn. Det kan ändå ta ett tag. Jag vet inte, det är lika bra att göra det redan nu. Sen är jag jättesnabbt internet så jag tror det kommer gå ganska fort ändå, men det är ändå liksom ganska stort, så ja, det verkar inte ta jättelång tid. Typ 20 minuter, men det är ändå liksom så här. Kommer jag hem från jobbet liksom måste vänta 20 minuter, eller kommer jag hem från jobbet och bara kan spela det direkt, det är liksom skillnaden där. Så jag är lika bra att ladda ner nu. It's not that Shindou-san is just too good. You gave her instructions too early. Of course you went up after seeing her move downward so clearly. Oh, I see. I panicked because of Misaki's bewildered voice. It's obvious that Misaki would immediately respond to my voice given the state she was in. Jag är lite nyfiken på de här jävla headsetsen också. Det är säkert så här, de verkar ju ha väldigt hög range. Och jag tror, det är säkert något så här liksom, de har så hög range på grund av skorna vi har på oss liksom. Allting går att förklara med deras skor. Det är antigraviton som ger dem energi till att bara, alltså antigraviton borde vara radioaktivt som fan vid det här laget. Shindou-san chose the direction after he saw Misaki start to move, huh? Normally it works the other way. The Skywalker who is trying to intercept someone, meaning Misaki, is supposed to watch their opponent's movement and respond in kind. Det hade varit en väldigt intressant plot twist. Det visar sig att de här antigravitons är typ radioaktiva och framkallar alla sorters cancer som finns. Så det liksom blir någon av våra huvudkaraktärer dödssjuka. Det hade varit en oväntad twist faktiskt. Det kommer inte hända, men jag hade blivit förvånad om det hände. Väldigt förvånad. Normally it works the other way around. The Skywalker is trying to... Det hade kunnat funka som det står. Inte att de får liksom någon obotlig cancer, men att de får liksom så här... Egentligen någon slags sjukdom liksom. De tål inte det här. Så blir de jättesjuka. Och så liksom följer vi dem. Det hade kunnat funka som en story. En route i det här spelet faktiskt. Hade väl kanske inte passat in, men det hade nog varit intressant. The Skywalker who is trying to intercept someone, meaning Misaki, is supposed to watch their opponent's movement and respond in kind. Thanks for the advice. I'm only doing this because these matches are supposed to help us all improve. I don't expect anything like that in a real match. I remove my hand from the headset's mic and speak through it. Misaki, let's calm down and take this step by step. Just now? The moment Shindou-san passed me, he had a weird smile on his face. Wasn't that just your imagination? Maybe, but I can hear Misaki breathing deeply. After scoring his second point by touching third, he abandoned his perfect forward form, throws out his chest and bends backward, effectively pumping the brakes. What's he trying to do? Han kommer bara leka med dig, tror jag. Shindou-san is in full control of the match. Chances are high that if he had maintained his speed and kept going, he would have broken past Misaki and scored his third point by touching fourth. The fact that he drastically slowed down despite that can only mean... Even from here, I can see that Shindou-san has a strange smile on his face. He's actually making fun of me, isn't he? He's actually making fun of me, isn't he? Don't fall for it. I can't believe Shindou-san is doing this. Does his personality change during matches? Hey, answer me. I really can't stand smug bastards. Again, don't fall for it. He's trying to provoke you. Answer me. I didn't know Misaki could be this stubborn. What am I supposed to do as her second in this situation? Shindou-san slowly approaches Misaki. What are you trying to pull? Oh, I could rely on speed to keep scoring, but then this match wouldn't really help either of us improve. I can hear the conversation through the headset. What's your point? I figured I'd do you a favor and go with a dogfight. You're doing me a favor? Yeah, you heard me. Misaki's irritation is as clear as day. It's easy to just say, calm down. However, a fighter who runs away from a dogfight has no chance of winning. Misaki, calm down and do it. What do you mean? I mean, act dumb but play smart. I guess I get what you're trying to say, huh? In other words, as my second, you're giving me permission to engage in a dogfight, yeah? Where the Morgan? Where the Morgan? Basically. Are you done talking? Oh yeah, about that. While talking to Shindou-san, Misaki casually moves her hand in a motion, akin to her swatting a bug away from her eyes. Then she advances forward quietly and swiftly. Säger man verkligen så? Swatting a bug away from her eyes. Jag vet inte, i mitt huvud känns det som att swatting, då är det liksom så här, mosar den, bara krossar den. Waving away, wifting, swifting, drifting. Jag vet inte. Jag ska ta en jätteäcklig snus nu för jag har inget annat kvar. Så att jag har ju inget val med andra ord. Jag har inget bättre kvar. Jag måste köpa. Jag måste köpa nytt snusen. With a smooth, natural motion, she extends her right hand toward Shindou-san's chest and kabada-bam, a burst resounds. Shindou-san loses his balance and gets thrown backward. Misaki was also thrown backward, but she hasn't lost her balance yet. Since they've both been standing still, their speed is now down to practically zero. In this situation, a fighter has a huge advantage. Is that what you mean by act dumb but play smart? Bingo. Now dart toward him and seize control. Don't have to tell me twice. Hello, Morgan. Morgan. Kom. Hej, bebis. Men. Hörru, bebis. Misaki attacks Shindou-san. Kom. As he's still struggling to gain his balance. Oh, I'm surprised he would resort to such tricks. Winning is all that matters. Shindou-san swings his arm sideways, trying to touch Misaki. Misaki calmly dodges that. Nu börjar min katt bli galen. Det är ju perfekt. Vad är det? Misaki calmly dodges, then enters a short climb as she turns upside down. Now diving downward. Head first. She tries to touch Shindou-san's head. Good choice. If she repels the back of his head, Shindou-san will fall forward, losing his balance and revealing his back in the process. Huh? After spinning around 90 degrees on a vertical axis, he touches Misaki's extended arm in a way that repels her in a diagonally upward direction. What the? The force makes Misaki's body flip over, putting her in a position where she is facing the sky. From Shindou-san's perspective, she is defenseless, revealing her back to him as she flies diagonally upward. And unfortunately, before Misaki can steady herself, Shindou-san thrusts his arms up from below. Alright. Alright, here goes number 1! Hey! Misaki is sent flying upward again as he touches her. Shindou-san, who then pursues her from below, once again reaches out and... Number 2! Han kommer bara göra 3 snabba. Jag vet inte om det är först till 3, jag har ingen aning. Det har de nu säkert gått igenom många gånger, men jag har ju faktiskt ingen aning. Huh? At this rate, she's going to let him keep scoring until the match ends. Vad håller du på med? Den där är extremt jobbig, Morgan. Han har några sådana leksaker som har någon jäkla bjällra i sig. Han har 2 stycken. Bara någon bollar med någon bjällra i sig. Jag snodde en av honom igår och gömt den. Men nu har han hittat den igen. Eller inte den han har hittat den andra, tror jag. Och de är extremt jobbiga. Så jag är nästan redo på att slänga dem där. Är det? Han har hur många leksaker som helst, men just de där med bjällror är extremt jobbiga att lyssna på. Extremt jobbiga. At this rate, she's going to let him keep scoring until the match ends. Misaki, fresh about. Doesn't matter how, just throw your arms and legs around as you turn your body. Okay. I'm disappointed that you would resort to such an unsightly strategy. Don't tell me. He knew it would turn out like this the moment he defended himself by thrusting out his arm. It's standard practice to attack from above when your opponent defends their front. And the fact that it's standard practice means that he see through all of Misaki's actions past that point. That's the only possible explanation. There's no way he's just dodged all her attacks and reflex. My throat runs dry. What kind of strategy can I use against such a skilled opponent? No, how disappointing. Oh, I must say, I expected more from you. Man, you're really starting to piss me off. Then how about you take this more seriously? Don't you think it's embarrassing to get demolished in a dogfight by me, an all-rounder, even though you're a fighter? Misaki, don't attack. Yes, I will. No, don't. Focus on defense. I'm gonna attack. No. I will treat you to as many snacks as you want, so just listen to me. Oh, does that include cake? What about an all-you-can-eat cake buffet? Girl, don't get so excited about cake. Anything's fine, just trust me right now, okay? Focus on dodging all of his attacks. Anything that seems like an opening will just be a trap, so ignore them. Just make sure to dodge at point-blank range. Get as close to him as you can. But if I don't attack... Cake? But... all-you-can-eat cake buffet. Fine, I get it. I just have to get close to him and keep dodging, yeah? Oh, that's right. Stick to the plan even if he scores points off you. Misaki quickly approaches Shindou-san. Another surprise attack, huh? Who knows? The two of them close in on each other without attacking. It's a sight you rarely see in Flying Circus. I was right. Shindou-san focuses on countering in dogfights. In other words, he waits for his opponents to make the first move. He only retaliates after making his opponents move in a predictable manner. That means he isn't good at launching an attack himself, or at least that should be the case. You're a fighter, and yet you do nothing at close range. Why don't you throw the first punch? Or what? Are you too chicken? Well, see for yourself. Nu ska vi bara kolla här. Shindou-san reaches out to Misaki as he bends forward. Ugh. Misaki dodges by a hair's breadth. Shindou-san tilts forward even more to accelerate, which forces Misaki to respond in kind to keep up with him. No. Shindou-san tries to go right, but Misaki moves to block his path. Looks like she's following my instructions to the letter. This is exactly what I was going for. Reflexes are the most important factor in dogfights at point-blank range. When they're that close, Shindou-san can't force her to move as he pleases. Morgan. Morgan. Whoa. She's sticking to Shindou-san and keeps dodging one attack after another. Considering the upside of her testy gravity shoes, it's no wonder she can pull that off. However... No, that's incredible! Yeah, even I'm surprised. Misaki is still dodging. Attack after attack is met with dodge after dodge. To some extent, the fact that Shindou-san is wearing an all-rounder shoes with speed tuning explains why he's having so much trouble. But that's not all. I didn't realize Misaki was this good. Her reflexes, they remind me of him. An unpleasant memory floats to mind, making it hard for me to breathe. Having grit her teeth, Misaki winds her way around Shindou-san's body like a snake on a branch. And then, she gets behind Shindou-san. I figured if she kept dodging, she would eventually end up behind him, but I didn't expect it to happen so fast. There. Shindou-san is sent flying towards third when Misaki touches his back. Oh, I ended up attacking him. Does that mean no cake? No, there'll be plenty of cake for you. Now focus. Okay. See, you can do it if you actually try. Let's continue then. Misaki goes on to the defensive when Shindou-san resumes his assault. Eventually, Misaki scores another point and the match ends. Vänta, va? The final score... Vänta, va? Jag är lite osäker på vad som hände där. Okej. Det gick snabbt. There's a strange mood. And the final score is 2-4. Okay. Så hon förlorade. There's a strange mood among everyone who was watching the match. Must be surprised that Misaki kept dodging Shindou-san's attacks. Oh, I apologize for provoking you during the match. You were doing that to make things more interesting, yeah? Oh, you don't have to put it like that. But you'd never act like that in a real match, right? Well, I'll leave that to your imagination for now. You'll find out when the time comes. Misaki walks over to me. So, how did I do? Was I amazing or what? You definitely were. Still, I'm giving you 0 points. Why? I scored 2 whole points on Shindou-san. Ja, men du lyssnade inte ordentligt. The 0 also applies to me. You didn't really listen to me back there until I bribed you, right? Yeah, fair. I just kinda lost my temper when Shindou-san started trash-talking. Well, I didn't do a great job of leading you either, so yeah, 0 points for us both today. You're pretty hard on yourself. Look on the bright side. That match made me think it might not be so bad to listen to you once in a while. Yeah, that's not much of a bright side. I want you to say you will follow my instructions from now on. Anyway, training's the name of the game. Training's the name of the game. Gotcha, coach. Misaki dons a playful smile when she says that. I'm not so sure she actually gets it. Okej, vi ska ta avsluta här. Så jag vet inte om det kommer vara bara massa matcher direkt efter varandra. Det är ju lite halvtråkigt kanske, men jag vet inte. Det här avsnittet är slut i alla fall. Så jag får tacka så mycket för att ni har tittat, så hörs vi nästa gång. Tills dess får ni ha det bra. Tack och hej!